She's like, yes, good, good, I see what you mean. There's no in between. I move a little too fast with women. Like, if I make eye contact with a girl, I'm like, do we do it? And then, if it's a married woman, I'm like, do I kill her husband? She wants me to kill her husband. And you'd be surprised to find out how often that works. Like, you haven't made love until you've had the tears of a widow all over your body. So, that's good stuff. Complimenting women is tough. Because if you say anything to a woman that doesn't make them sound like a supermodel, they get a little self-conscious. Like, the girl I was dating was tiny. She was like 5 feet tall. Really hot, but tiny. So I could never be like, your legs are long like a model's. You know, it'd come out weird. I'd be like, your hands are so small. You're tiny like the Christ child. They get weird. They're really weird. I only date high school girls. Because they're more gullible, they're easier to seduce, right? They'll believe anything I tell them. I'm always like, you know, Paul Bunyan made the Grand Canyon with his hatchet. And I'm like, oh, cool, do me. Works every time. Just tell them about John Henry and the panties drop. I think as hard as dating is for straight people, it's like exponentially harder for gay people. Because people with gay friends treat their gay friends like Pokemon. Like, you have a gay friend, I have a gay friend. Let's put them in the arena together. For those of you that don't know Pokemon, it's the Japanese version of cockfighting. So. It's funny, a lot of people don't think gays should be allowed to adopt kids. They're like, well, if the parents are gay, the kids are going to turn out gay, but it makes no sense. Because what person in the history of the world that you know of based their sex life on their parents? Like, no teenager has ever said, like, I can't wait to bang like mom and dad. Kid walks in on his parents, he's like, all right, Dad, yeah. Give me a little brother, you stud. Yeah. I never got to see my parents bang, so I'm kind of screwed up. Every Thanksgiving, they're in the same room. I'm like, Mom, Dad, this is your chance to make me whole. Please. Yeah. Anybody doing any reading? I did a lot of reading over the summer. And I used to be a big fan of the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, until I realized it's incredibly racist, and I'll tell you why. Willy Wonka sent out golden tickets to every continent, every corner of the world, at random, and every one of those kids was white. The original title of the book was Charlie and the Aryan Super Soldier Cloning Facility. I'm not the most political guy in the world. I know the ocean's really deep. That freaks me out. It's about as political as I get. Like at a town hall meeting, people were like, gun control and pesticides, and I'm like, the ocean, there's stuff going on in there I don't trust. We gotta get in there, we gotta kick its ass. I just want to make the ocean white and Christian again. A lot of men when they break women's hearts, like when they do bad stuff in dating, you know, life or sex and stuff like that, they always like blame their penis. You know, they're always like, that was my penis. My penis was doing the taco for me. Like, I'm the opposite. My penis is definitely the good guy. Like, I'll be like, check out the rack on that girl. And he'll be like, I like her for who she is. I'm like, you keep it down there. You've got one job. My penis really does talk. I put Frosty the Snowman's top hat on it. And shut up since. Yeah. Texting's a modern miracle. Texting is great. It's a two-edged sword though. Because like never in the olden days were you gonna accidentally send a dirty sex letter to your grandma. Like that wasn't gonna happen. You know, like you were going to be like, dearest Margaret, I'm filled with passion. Address to grandmother, send. Whoops, not my intention. I had a bad experience with this once. Like, I asked a girl out, and she said yes, and I got so excited about it, I immediately started texting my friends, and I was like, yeah, I did it, a baby could have done it, let's do this. And then I sent it to her by accident, and I couldn't talk my way out of it. I couldn't be like, sorry babe, that was man talk. Because it wasn't man talk, it was nerd talk. Those are two very different things. Your average frat boy's like, she's coming over later, I'll make it some action. Your average frat, did I say frat boy or nerd first? All right. Your average nerd's like, it's not so often that fresh meat enters my den willingly. You know, a frat boy's like, you know, don't do it, man, she's jail late. Nerd's like, the crop is young, but I think I'll harvest early this year. Alright, I'll close on this. You've all been wonderful. When a lot of guys objectify women, they're very crude about it, you know? They're always like, I want to destroy that ass. I want to tear that ass apart. I'm a little more eloquent about it. I'm like, I want to start a new world order on that ass. All creeds and races will unite and live in peace. Money will be abolished. It'll just be a system of trade. I'll establish utopia. But because of my selfish rule, utopia will fall, and that ass will be destroyed.